All right, quick update. This weekend's accomplishments. This is man, it's taken forever. So this weekend, what did we do? We finished the plumbing, right? So if you recall, right now we're running plumbing and electrical down the back side of the property, right? So this main trench, 633 feet, and then there's approximately 300 or 150 feet going in that direction. So with all the curves and everything, just shy of 1,000. But so we ran electrical in here from the shed up this little main trench, dividing there and then feeding either end, right? So we finished the electrical last weekend, finished the plumbing. I know we finished the electrical 2 weekends ago, before the hurricane. Finished the plumbing yesterday, actually. And so after we pressure tested it, we're now having to go and backfill the trench, right? So this is the interesting part I wanted to share with you guys. So if you notice how the trench is dug, right? We have all the dirt on that side, which is like the exact opposite of what we need for this. So if it was on this side, right? So the other half of the trench was on that side, then it's just a matter of pushing it in. Life is good, right? But no, me being the dumbass I am, not knowing what I was doing, I started on this end, so that's where I was kind of cutting my teeth on the whole thing. And I started putting it on that side. So why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem because the reach for these tires on Garfield causes it to plant itself right on the pipe. That is a problem. Obviously, we don't want to crush our water pipe. So what we're having to do is basically dig in here on this side, cut it down, intentionally cave it in, right? And get enough so that we can kind of start driving on it, right? Bring it forward, cut this edge off, cause it to cave in this way. So now that gives us enough that the pipe is pretty much protected. Now we can start driving over there little by little and dragging more and more and more. And that's where we get all this from. So very slow going. It is now Sunday at 4 o'clock. We haven't eaten really breakfast or lunch today, so we're going to stop. So this is ugly as hell, right? So what's next? What's next is this bad boy. So what's on the back of this thing is a 72-inch box blade, and there's some tines that go in here for using it for grooming the property. But as it is, what this is used for is basically just going and making it nice, flattening it out. So we're basically putting the berms in the center of the trench, right? So everything we get from this side, pushing that way, everything from that side, getting this way, and getting it to the point where there's a berm essentially dead center on the trench. Then what I've been doing is driving over it with none of the implements, but just the tires, just, packing it down. Once they're packed down, then the goal is to kind of go over it with a box blade, lowering it lower and lower by each pass. We actually did it when we did the shed, and it actually came out pretty nice. It's the flattest part of the property. But yeah, so this has probably got another 2 hours to go with that technique. Again, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, but yeah, about 2 hours to go on that, and then box blading it. So that will give us a flat spot. The goal after that is to then measure it out. We have 140 Seabreeze bamboo trees that are going down here, so they have to be evenly spaced. So got to grab the laser and the level and basically mark out those spots. Then we have this big ass 16-inch wide auger. Bucket drops off, that goes on the face. And so the goal is then we're going to drive it up the center, position the auger, and just drill. Every single time we drill one, we basically grab a bamboo plant, stick it in. At least that's the goal. So this has got some days ahead of us, especially since working on it part-time. But anyway, we are alive here in Florida. Very slow going. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll do something interesting. And again, there's my bad boy for the wrist check for this weekend. That's the Casio that's keeping me going. But yeah, life is good. So time to go get some pizza.